Good morning and welcome to another adventure on my channel. Now then, another local lockdown day, and I've come to a different woodland which I've never been to before, only as a child, and I can't really remember it. So I am quite excited and also quite anxious, I suppose, to see if I can find an image. Oh god, it's muddy. Now the only thing is, I know about this place is I know the farmer, so why I've never been here before I'll never know. He's got his own wood yard, and maybe one day I can go and visit his farm and get some super images of his sawmill. But for today, I'm in his woodland, and it's been a cold night. But first frost again for a couple of weeks, but the light coming through this morning, not a cloud in the sky, is absolutely stunning. So hopefully I can get a nice image. Now it was predicted a little bit of fog as well, but we're definitely no fog, not even any sort of mist. But this woodland looks superb. Oh. Whether I can pull anything out of it, I don't know anything about it, don't know what the trees are like, but we'll see. We will see. Like I say, the light is superb. It could be definitely one of my favourite sort of sun sparkle in the tree shot. Loads of razor light, etc, etc. It is muddy, and I'm heading towards the end where the sun's going to be more prominent, where it can get through at the beginning. But look at the light, it's in the trees tops. I've just got to find that position that suits me. I've never known it. Oh, place the muddy, bloody hell. Come on, Benny. Ooh. Ooh. Don't like the mud. I don't like the mud. Not much anyway. So reminds me of parts of sort of Camp Chasey with all this woodland here. Very tall trees. Whether that's what I'm after, I'm not sure. We'll see. Just going to walk up towards the end of here, see what the light's like coming through, and then scope the area a bit more. I must be nearly at the edge of the wood. Now this looks pretty. It's like we've got a pond here as well. Someone's backyard. I don't know. Look at the light coming through here. Oh, this is beautiful. Very, very nice. It's this type of photography I do like, I must admit. The only thing I might struggle with is the actual composition, but I'm sure we'll find something. Oh, I do love this type of woodland. It's sort of messy, but with that bright light behind, it'll all be in shadow. I think I'm going to get the camera out. This light is phenomenal in a woodland like this. Look at it catching all the trees. Look at this. You can see it on my face every time I walk past the tree. Right, let me get my camera out and see if I can find something that's appealing. Looks like there's mist down in the valley there as well. That might be interesting. Okay, let's go. Right guys, first composition sorted within feet of where I've set up. There's a stump right in front of me. I've got my wide angle lens on, 14mm Samyang, super sharp lens, fantastic lens. Gone f22 to get that sun sparkle. It's sort of tucked behind a tree a bit and it's coming across the ground and it's bursting across the ground and it looks phenomenal. And the next image I'm thinking about is going really low and getting the full canopy. The same sort of image, but one from eye, one from eye level, and one from right down on the ground there. And then we'll see which one we prefer. I've focused on the stump, and yes, very nice. It's 0.4 of a second exposure. The sun bursting through it is absolutely something else. This is what I want. I just hope it lasts. It should last quite a while really, because we're still quite well at the end of winter, so it's just starting to warm up in the day. So hopefully as it warms up we might get a bit more mist and things like that, and these sun rays being a bit more defined. But even if we don't, it is superb. Yes, I love this, I love it. Right, so I'm going to focus on the stump first. There'll probably be a focus stack, but I'm going to focus on this stump, get it sharp, and then focus in the mid ground, and then so back button focus. I might focus on the front of the stump as well as the back of the stump. So let's do that first. I'll just focus on this bottom corner of the stump here. So 2-second timer, f22, first shot, beautiful. Refocus on the back of the stump. I'm not too bothered about the background being slightly out of focus, but I'm still going to focus on that background anyway to give me that option. Image in the bag. What I'm going to do now, I think, is try and look for a similar shot but a different composition. There is a stump behind me that seems quite interested. It's about 3 foot high. That I might be able to incorporate. It's literally right behind me here. So I might go and have a look at that and see if I can incorporate that as another image. But that is really, really, really nice. I do love this. This is my type of photography. Love it. Oh. Let's go over here and have a look at this. what I'm gonna do with this is just drop it down so the sun is just catching the top of the stump. It should make for a real nice photo. I just want to get it, needs to be slightly lower. Let me just have a look off camera, off tripod. Just slightly lower. So look, we'll just drop the tripod. I think what I'll do is drop it by a section and then I'll lift it up on the shaft. There we go. No, a bit too high. There we go. There we go. So we'll focus on the point of interest is that area there. Oh, I do like that. Well, I'm just going to change the exposure slightly. So I've got an option of which image I like the best. Might be a darker image, an underexposed image with this burst light, or a little bit more overexposed to try and capture the light as it comes through. Or might be a merge of all 3 or 4 that I'll take. Now as the lights, obviously as the sun's rising, I'm getting a lovely sun sparkle. What I'll do, I'll actually show you on the back of the camera. So let's go. So I've focused on this point here, just to the top left of the stump. So the stump should be in focus, and it's looking absolutely beautiful, to be honest. Oh yes. Again, I'm doing just the 3 exposures, if you like, bracketing it, if you like, manually bracketing it, just so I've got that detail or that shadow if I need it. So, right, I think that's me done, but I do like it. Oh, like that. I'm just gonna refocus again. I know it shouldn't be adjusted, but always worries me. So I'm just gonna do one more set of images. Oh, that's nice, that is nice. Right, time to move on and find something else. Get around there, son, get around there. Control you down. Let's go. Guys, I found another image and it's beautiful, and you probably wouldn't get it on another day. There's a little pond here and it's covered in green algae, which makes it look as if it's not a pond, it's just a flat bit of green. And we've got the sun bursting through from the right hand side. I've got that sun sparkle in the tree, in the bushes to the right hand side of the image. To the left hand side I've got this tree that's in the water, so I've focused on the stump of the tree on wide angle, and I've got the reflections and the shade, the shadows, and the super contrast from the sun bursting through from that right hand side. It is a super image. I've got a bit of grass to the right hand bottom corner. Let me just put it on the viewfinder so I can describe it a little bit better to you. So on the left hand bottom third I've got the stump of the tree, this tree that comes up, which looks lovely. From the top right third I've got the sunburst. From the bottom left I've got another stump. It's really busy, but it draws your eye into the image, just the sun bursting through. I think the best thing to do is show you the image and see what you think. It's lovely, it's absolutely lovely. Yes. Lovely morning, one of them mornings where I think it's because I'm probably in a different place to where I've been, and it sort of excites you. You see things for the first time, and if I come again you think, done that, I've done that, so you start to struggle a little bit, but because it's a new place I'm certainly not struggling. The weather's on my side for what type of photography I wanted this morning, which was this sunburst and rays of light bursting through. Like I say, the only thing I would be critical of is if I had that bit of mist, but we still never know, we might get just the odd little bit of haze as I'm walking through the woodland here, as it was predicted. So I'm going to move on again and see if we can find something else. I think I've got at least 2 very nice images. Lovely jubbly. Okay, I've got another lovely composition. I've gone and walked down the bottom end of the tree, the woodland here, and it's a little bit busy, a bit messy, a lot harder to photograph, and certainly not doing it for me. So I've come back up to this other area of the woodland that I sort of started at, and it's obviously the plantation part of the woodland where they're logging it and doing whatever they're doing. And what I like about this image is there's this one sort of different tree that's got all these nice straight uniform trees, and then this one that's just lost its way. It's a different type of tree. It could even be a silver birch, to be honest. and it's pretty much surrounded by these other trees that, like I say, that are quite uniform. We've got the sun behind it that's casting its shadow, so that's drawing your eye in towards the subject, and then we've got that sunburst again behind. I've put the wide angle on and come back. I'm about 8 yards away from it, from the tree itself, and I'm going to get closer in a minute. But it's because I'm getting these nice shadows, that's your leading line drawing into the subject. So I've put the tree in the middle there, and it just looks absolutely superb. The sun is getting quite high now, it's quite high in the canopy, and it's still quite early. What's the time? It's 9 o'clock. So the sun's been up for 2.5 hours or so. It's a beautiful day, it's starting to get warmer as well, and I am bloody enjoying this. As you can see behind me, look at this, look at that. Oh, there's speckled light everywhere. It can make it quite busy, this speckled light, but because I'm using the shadows, it's just, it's certainly doing it for me. So again, I'm on f22, ISO 100. Let me just check that. Yeah, ISO 100. We're a third of a second, and like I say, I'll do a couple of different exposures just to vary it and see which one I can pick out. See if I need to use a bit of one, a bit of maybe the canopy and above. I might use a different exposure, I don't know, but at least it gives me that option. Right, I might just show you on the back of the camera. Let's do that. Okay, so you can just see how I think you can see anyway. Let me just up the exposure on that a little bit so you can see it a bit better. Slow down a bit, there you go. So you can see these shadows drawing yourself into the main subject, which is this silhouette of this tree, against all these uniform trees, and because it's the wide angle, it just gives you that perspective as well. So it looks real nice. Love it, absolutely love it. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end it here. Spent a good couple hours in the woodland, thoroughly enjoyed it. Loads of sunburst through the trees. Tried to capture a couple. I think I got a couple of nice shots, but we'll see when we get back. But I have absolutely thoroughly enjoyed this morning. I could stop here all day. I'm going to go wander around the bottom here towards, there's a farm just down here. Then I'm going to head back. So I think that's me done for today. So until next time, really appreciate you following me. I hope you enjoy the videos. And until next time, catch you guys soon. Cheers guys.